Yeah, you gotta have Patrick Star, in accent that's like, hey, let's go take a piss on Squidward.
Oh, don't take a piss on me. That arouses me, and I don't want you to be the one to turn me on. Oh, great. Let's all take a piss on Squidward.
Okay.
No.
I'd nearly forgotten about the incident. I say nearly because no one could completely put that bizarre video out of his mind. It had been 20 years since my internship at Nickelodeon. I saw a trained hypnotist and I still couldn't forget. Now I had a wife, 3 kids, and a job as a certified public accountant where nothing odd ever happened. Ever. You want to calculate annual loss expectancy? I don't, but I get paid for it. But then that night came. That night when I just couldn't sleep. I don't know why, but something had awoken me. I could have sworn I'd heard a knock at the door, but when I looked out of the peephole, no one was there. I couldn't help but open the door anyway. What's the worst that could happen? Would I just be getting punked? Well, the worst happened and my heart stopped. Looking down, I saw a small package wrapped in brown paper. It had my name on it. Mark, spelled with a C. I slowly bent down and picked it up. The instant I took it in my hands, I knew what it was. It had the feel of an old VHS tape. No way, I muttered. Could it be? I unwrapped the paper. On the inside, a note of sorts appeared. Happy anniversary, it said in an untidy scrawl. Hope you remember. Anniversary? I glanced at the calendar and realized it had been precisely 20 years, to the day, since we'd encountered that odd video in the editing room at Nickelodeon Studios. Someone remembered and wanted me to never forget. After that, I took out the rectangular thing, and as I might have expected, it was an orange Nickelodeon VHS tape labeled Sandy. I didn't want to watch it, but something compelled me. I popped the video into the VCR in the living room. The tape started with static appearing on the TV, and then I saw it. The SpongeBob intro playing. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, the pirate and the children sang, but it wouldn't stay so innocuous. After the intro, the title card appeared. Read, Sandy.wmv. I noticed that it had the same background as the Naughty Nautical Neighbors title card. After the bubble transition occurred, the episode began with Sandy Cheeks in her tree dome looking downcast. My funding has run out, she said. The camera panned over to reveal SpongeBob next to her.
But that happened before,
he said, clearly trying to cheer her up.
And the monkeys came, and they gave you your funding back.
Sandy shook her head. Not this time, SpongeBob. The ape research center is folded.
Where will you go?
asked SpongeBob. Nowhere, Sandy answered solemnly. No one in Texas remembers me. I can't stay here with you.
Come to work at the Krusty Krab,
SpongeBob said in a cheerful tone. But Sandy shook her head. No, I'm done. I give up, SpongeBob. SpongeBob had a very concerned expression on his face. He tried to say something, anything, but nothing would come out. Farewell, SpongeBob. You are a good friend, Sandy said, as she took off her helmet and walked to the door of her tree dome. Wait a minute. She couldn't breathe outside of the tree dome without her helmet on in the water. I had trouble staring at the television. I covered my eyes with my hands, but I couldn't help but take a peek. I moved my fingers so that I could see. And the program cut to static. I switched off the TV and I took the VHS tape out. In a way, I was glad that they spared me the worst, but I couldn't help but notice exactly what must have happened, right? But it was a cartoon. Why was I so distraught? I don't know. I was confused as to why Sandy would do something like this, but I should have known. I should have known because I was there. I was there when the original Lost episode was there, but it didn't end like that. It ended with her going to the Krusty Krab. It ended with her being cheered up by SpongeBob and Patrick. I'm gonna buy everybody Krabby Patties. But this time, she must have drowned a squirrely, nautical, Texas fried death.
Now I'm interested in what the bedouin what names is why I wrote out. Him not say what
Yeah.
I guess that that's got and it on your odds you're that I gay.